think
It's very difficult to make two of both pair play. Oh, I think it's knight f3, d5,
Okay, wait.
c4,
Knight f3,
d5,
d5,
c4. Maybe not the right move order.
d5,
c4,
c4, e6.
Some
But there's a knight on c3, which is a little strange, isn't it?
e3.
Are you sure that further?
He's gone for e3 and black has played knight f6.
Ah,
Knight
okay.
c3. And now
Then this would make sense, yes.
And now I think b6. And now b3 has been played.
Okay, very good spotting there, Sahaj. So Naka going for kind of a quiet system.
Bishop b7 and bishop b2 has been played. Still don't have the moves yet from here. I think it should be updated. Must be a server issue. But black plays bishop e7.
Okay, CD. Oh, you know what's an idea here? Sometimes to play g3. Sometimes in these positions, like to develop the bishop on this diagonal. But no, Naka goes for bishop b5, provoking c6.
Yeah.
And where's this bishop moving back? To e2.
Exactly.
So I get it. So what he's saying is like, I want to play a quiet position where black will eventually play c5, and that's going to get met with d4. And play against these hanging pawns, like a very typical structure.
Exactly, and he goes short castle, and Hikaru also castles on the short side. He has gone for, like, I think one of those offbeat openings, keeping that pawn on d2. What is the benefit of keeping this pawn on d2?
Oh, well, the benefit is that for now, this diagonal is open. You know, sometimes I actually wouldn't even be like so shocked if at some point we saw rook e1, bishop f1. Okay, what did Vishy just do? The knight came out, I believe.
Yes, knight b7, and now...
Do you think rook e1 makes sense here, Sahaj? Like, I mean, okay, obviously rook c1 can be played, so probably he'll start with rook c1.
Exactly, rook c1 makes a lot of sense. Oh, he goes queen c2, I think also a very nice move. Also a very nice move.
So the question is, when does he push that pawn?
If you push the pawn, then maybe I have some d4 ideas. Maybe I have knight d4, knight. This is what I was wanting. This is what I was trying to get at. Like, if the pawn is on d2, Irina, can't I play knight d4, knight f5?
Yes, yes.
Look amazing.
So here's the thing. Maybe black wants to hold back with the c pawn, just so he doesn't give like white this obvious d4 move.
So if you play c5, then I'll play d4.
Right. So white only plays this move when they are forced to by black's advance. Yes, rook e8 makes a lot of sense because you want to tuck the bishop back.
Exactly. So if there's knight d4, knight f5 type of ideas, you already are sort of preparing for that.
Yes, I like rook e8.
Position is roughly quite balanced, as you can see from the bar. We don't have access to the chess clock yet because the games have not begun on this end. So we're just trying to make the moves manually. White goes rook c1, I believe.
We assume it could be d1, but probably c1.
I think it's a dark square. I can kind of get a glimpse of that rook on the dark square. Maybe I think so. I'm not sure, but he goes bishop to d6 and now queen to b1.
Okay, so I mean, I don't
At this point we are just guessing. Yeah.
I don't find Hikaru's strategy to be like super problematic for Vishy. I mean, it's a pretty classical position, which I think right now he's going to be comfortable in. But of course, black has a wide choice here.
Exactly. I think
c2 and bishop h3. Interesting strategy by Vishy. So he's trading the light squared bishop, which is the one that can attack the d3 pawn. On the other hand, I don't know about that strategy, right? Because it's like that bishop was quite valuable for attacking d3. So it's
the black bishop. I think it's just he's just trying to exchange the active bishop of Hikaru. So he's left with that bad bishop on b2, and I think it's a pretty simplified.
But the problem is you can't win with these bishops on the board. You're going to trade all the pieces. The pawns on the dark squares are not really going to give black a possibility to win, right?
Yeah,
so from the point of view of Vishy playing for a win, this is kind of not sufficient.
I think that's accurate. If he wants to play for a win, he has to take that rook and maybe retreat with that bishop to f5 and do not take bishop g2.
And by the way, Hikaru looking completely dissatisfied. But this is the funny thing. It's like he's dissatisfied at what? Like he's going to make a draw from a worse position?
I think because he's gotten a worse position with the white pieces, I think maybe he's a bit dissatisfied with the outcome because he has to now play for a draw live board where we can see the board and the players as well. Let's see if Hikaru can win, but from the position it doesn't look like it. I think Vishy at least will hold a draw here.
Okay, they're already past move 40, so Vishy can rely on the 2-second increment. They're playing blitz. There could have been a queen trade. Vishy offered one, but Hikaru said no, which, you know, is fine decision. Also leaves maybe black with like extra chances. Queen c6. I mean, white has no inroads currently. Black has the space advantage. The white bishop is terrible. I mean, still, if anyone can win this position, it's got to be black.
Absolutely, but you are playing against Hikaru. He is so, creative and so resourceful in such situations. You never know with Hikaru what's going to happen. I mean, true that if Vishy wants to draw right now, there is no other move that you can play. As we switch to Bibisara versus Paulina, I think this game is about to finish.
That was so crazy.
No, that was winning.
I mean, what's going to matter in their match?
Oh, for sure it's going to matter because that was the game where Inyats had to score a victory. And but with this, I think there's just a 1-point difference between these two players.
Actually, Artemiev won.
Yes,
Artemiev drew. Oh, I thought it's